Good evening. Gary P. Balcom, Sr., Hemingway, South Carolina. Always politics, just my opinion. I want to start off by saying, oh no, Uncle Creepy Joe, really? You're gonna run for president? Oh my God. Joe, drop out. You're a lame duck. Always have been a lame duck when you was in Congress. And that's exactly why Obama picked you for his vice president, because he wanted a lame duck. He needed a white guy. He needed a token white guy to be his running mate to get elected into office. But he did not want a white guy that was going to overshadow him during his presidency. So he picked a lame ass duck like you. So, Uncle Joe, you're not a bad guy. You know, you got a little racist in you, you're wishy-washy, you're a swamp rat, blah, blah, blah. But when your own party finishes with you, they're going to drag you so far through the mud, your wife is probably going to file for a divorce, your family's going to just kick you the hell out. There's going to be pictures, there's going to be women coming out of the woodwork claiming you humped their leg, you smelt the hair, you did this, you did that. You're too old for that, Joe. You don't need it. You've done enough in your lifetime. You're rich as hell, which I wish I could say I was, but I'm not. I'm poor as hell, but you're rich as hell. Just retire, stay rich, stay quiet, and live your own life. Keep your wife happy before she finds out just how many women's legs you have humped in your fucking career. All right, Bernie Sanders, watching the news tonight. Bernie Sanders says felons have a right to vote, but honest citizens don't have a right to have guns. That's kind of weird, don't you think? And then Cory Booker says that he does not even want criminals to go to prison. He wants to reform them instead. So for all you really smart people out there, that should tell you right there that between Bernie Sanders and Cory Booker, they want criminals to vote so they can vote Democrat in hopes that a Democrat president will just, let them out of prison, give them a pardon. And Cory Booker doesn't want them there to start with, so they can continue to vote and vote Democrat so they won't get in trouble. Folks, that's the start of socialism. Socialism is never going to happen in this country. Trust me. There are too many of we the people out there that will not allow it. That's not the way our country started, and it damn sure ain't gonna finish that way. And I will fight. This is not a threat. This is a promise. I will fight tooth and nail to make sure this country never turns into a socialist country. Now you got idiots like Alexandria Cortez out there that wants to get rid of cows because there's too much cow flatulence in the world. And she wants to get rid of cars, and she wants everything electric. She wants to build a rail system to other countries. Bitch, are you a fucking idiot? Kiss my ass. I got a 2017 Dodge Challenger sitting in my carport. Runs on gas. If you think you're going to take that away from me, again, not a threat, promise, I drive it so far up your fucking ass, I'll have to open your mouth to check the dipstick to make sure the oil is full. You're an idiot. Whoever in the fuck voted you into Congress is an idiot. You are more full of shit than 1,000 cows put together. So if you think cow flatulence is bad, you're a dipstick. And we're sick and tired of people like you trying to tell us what to do. You're not going to tell us shit, bitch. You buck-toothed bitch. All right, thinking here. Let me tell you something. Every single Democrat out there right now, last count, 20 that are running for president in 2020. Every single one of you are running on a socialist agenda. This country will never be socialist. We will not let it. And I'm going to tell you why. Second Amendment. A well-regulated militia being necessary to security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. I'm a patriot. I'll shed my blood before I let you freaking Democrats turn our country into a socialist country. We don't want free health care for all paid for by the government. You know why? Because it'll go broke in 2 years. Look at Venezuela. Look what they're going through right now. Maduro, the big asshole, the dictator of the country, who shits craps on his people, doesn't give a shit about his people. All he gives a shit about is himself. And he was about to give in today and haul ass to Cuba. But guess what? Putin and Russia talked him out of it. What does that tell you? They want a foothold down there in Venezuela so they can march right on up here, straight into the United States, right on through Mexico, right across our border. Ain't gonna happen, motherfucker. Putin, you're a scumbag bitch. Like I said, every Democrat running for president wants socialism. It's not going to happen. Because if it does, we'll end up just like Venezuela. Just like them. And Venezuela would not be what it is today if they allowed their citizens to have a Second Amendment right. The freedom to bear arms. These people, have you watched the news? These people are out there fighting with rocks and whatever it takes to get rid of this Maduro asshole. But that's going to change. Now, do we need to send our military in and stop this? No. The days of us sticking our nose in other countries' business is over. But do they pose a threat to the United States? Yes, they do. Because of Russia and China's involvement. They want a foothold in there. So, again, I asked, do we need to send our troops? No, we don't. Not yet. What we need to do is find a way to arm the citizens of Venezuela. Instead of them throwing rocks, bottles, and other crap at this Maduro and his military, they need guns and ammo. They need to take their country back. They need to get, and I'm not sure if I pronounced this name right, Guaido, the true president that was elected properly for Venezuela. They are fighting for him. If they had guns and ammo to fight for him and fight Maduro's military, it would have been over today. Our country will not fall to that kind of lifestyle. And that's what the Democrats want. And some Republicans. Don't leave them out. Don't let them fool you. Pay attention. Do your research. Watch the freaking news. If you don't believe it, go on the internet. Go anywhere you want. We have a deep state, dark shadow government that wants to put us all in check. They want to treat us like sheep, put us in a fence, and they want us to stand in bread lines. Democrats want to raise taxes, keep the money for themselves. They won't tell you that. But it's the damn truth. They're swamp rat scumbags. Wake up, America, which I think you already have. We got to fight for our rights. Second Amendment, just like I said, just like I quoted. Folks, President Donald J. Trump has done more to push our country forward to support our military, to support our veterans, to raise wages, to help the poor and the middle class, to bring jobs back to our country, than any president since Ronald Reagan. We have spent decades going in the toilet. Now we have a president that fights for us. And we will support him 110%. And I refer back to the tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. Trust me when I tell you, we will support President Trump no matter what. You Democrats can come out and say and blow smoke up everybody's ass any way you want to, but let me tell you something. You're not gonna beat us. We will smoke you. President Donald J. Trump is our president. And he will be again in 2020. I know a lot of people don't like to talk politics because they're scared of what their friends and their neighbors and their relatives might think. Well, you know what? It's time to grow up and grow a set of fucking balls. Show who you're proud of. Show who you voted for. The day of being so secretive is over. Okay? It's done. Make America great again. 2020, we're going to keep America great again. So if you support Donald Trump, you get one of these red hats and you wear it proudly. You wear it in a crowd. You wear it everywhere you go. And see this? Our 45th president, Donald J. Trump, get a patch. Put it on your jacket. Put it on your shirt. Put it on your vest. Put it right above the American flag. Show your support for your president. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to your relatives. Talk to your friends. Yeah, you might disagree, but in the end, agree to disagree. Okay? Don't get in a fist fight with them. Just speak your damn mind. Oh, also, the NRA, National Rifle Association of America. Support them 110%. Because they are the ones that are helping President Trump keep our freedom to bear arms. Remember that. In closing, I'd like to convey my condolences to the people that were killed and wounded on Easter Sunday. We also had an incident today at the University of North Carolina. I would like to extend my condolences to the victims and their families there. But Democrats, do not make this a political issue. As far as schools go, get volunteers, teachers and principals, vice principals, the ones that want to. If they don't want to, they don't have to. But the teachers that want to, the principals that want to, and the vice principals that want to, put them through training. Arm them. It would stop this 100%. And I promise you, there are plenty of retired veterans that would probably volunteer to walk amongst our schools armed to prevent this kind of tragedy. And the same goes for churches and synagogues. I'm sure every church and every synagogue has a police officer, retired police officer, a man in the military, or a woman in the military, or a veteran that was in the military, that would be more than proud and happy to volunteer to stand in that church armed to protect the people of that church. I know I would. I'd love to hear your opinions. That's all I've got to say for tonight. I started off, it was 11:15 on April the 30th. My name's Gary P. Balcom, Sr. I'm from Hemingway, South Carolina. If you don't like what I got to say, tell me. If you do what I like to have to say, tell me also. Thank you for listening. Please, if you believe in this message, spread this far and wide, all over the internet. Thank you. God bless you all. And God bless President Donald J. Trump. Thank you and good night.